came to Sumba in 1988, searching for a place to build a resort that would be a little bit different, a more boutique resort that would be able to do some good for the community around it. We were looking for a very remote place, something that would really challenge us and give us some feeling that we were making a contribution to the world of tourism at least. There has to be some responsibility by part of developers to do something. You can't just build a hotel somewhere and forget about everybody that's out your back gate there. The main goal, the primary goal of the Sumba Foundation is to alleviate poverty, or if not alleviate it together, at least to lessen the impacts of poverty. It's quite hard to survive here. There's not a lot of food, there's not a lot of rain, there's a lot of problems that are holding back this society here. There's no natural resources. This is a rural farming area. If people are sick with malaria constantly, and there's no water and there's no rain, really what can they do? Traditionally, the villages are built up on high defendable points. A great example of that is Sodan Village. Waihola Village is another one. A lot of the smaller communities in between are down on flatter ground, but all of the great important villages here in Sumba are up on strategic areas that really are not the best. I mean, it's very difficult to get water up there.
Kalau mau ambil air ini karena terlalu jauh ini air, perempuan saja ambil air harus 4 kali, 5 kali dalam 1 hari untuk mengambil air. Kalau musim-musim begini ya agak bagus juga. Kalau musim hujan, air itu tidak bagus. Setiap kotoran-kotoran dari kampung ini mulai pergi ke bawah. Itu bisa jadi penyakit juga.
What we've been able to achieve is get water all over into a lot of villages. This has allowed the women to spend more time weaving now. It's allowed more children to go to school. We've got water in all the schools. There's thousands of kids now going to these schools. Most of them now are coming from villages where there's water.
Karena pompa itu baru untuk kami di sini, anak-anak kami itu senang sekali untuk pompa air. Toh. Nah, melihat itu mereka senang karena saking senang pompa itu patah. Jadi anak-anak sudah bersih, tidak mandi dari rumah, kami mandikan di sekolah, sikat gigi, tidak sikat gigi dari rumah, sikat gigi di sekolah. Itu pun juga sumbangan sikat gigi, odol gigi dari Sumba Foundation. Sampai pada pakaian-pakaian olahraga, pakaian rumah, pakaian dalam, sendal, buku-buku tulis, buku gambar.
The schools were built generally around 1985, and then from that point on, there was no upkeep, maintenance, or renovations whatsoever. The roofs were rotted away, or there was giant potholes in the floor. There was very few desks. They had no books. They didn't really have anything, and it was pitiful. We're now at the point where some of the schools we've completely rebuilt from bottom up. We've introduced color into the schools. I mean, they were all very bland and dull and uninspiring. We just put libraries into the schools, so things are definitely improving and getting better. On the health side, we built on top of the water. We started building clinics. Our clinic system now is designed so that nobody should have to walk more than 3 kilometers. That's about 1.5 miles. Malaria has dropped about 80%, 80 to 85%, and I'm very proud to say that there's thousands of people now in nets. They have the best diagnosis available to them in all of the chain of clinics we have. Our target is to try to get to 90, at which point it should be relatively stabilized. We haven't had any children dying, and that was really the main point, was try to stop all the deaths.
Di Sumba Foundation ini, di program malaria eradikasi, pertama kita melakukan pelayanan kesehatan dasar di klinik pertama. Jadi semua pasien yang ada demam, yang di bawah 5 tahun, dan yang hamil kami periksa untuk screening malaria. Kemudian yang kedua, kita ada program untuk pergi ke kampung, menjemput bola untuk mencari pasien yang terkena malaria dengan screening malaria.
Dulu sebelum ada klinik-klinik di daerah sini, mereka harus berjalan sekitar Ketika hanya ada satu klinik di Hobawawi, dari sini itu mungkin sekitar 6 kilo untuk hanya sampai di klinik. Dan biasanya karena itu mereka malas untuk membawa anak-anaknya ke klinik untuk diperiksa. Walaupun ada gejala malaria seperti mencret, muntah, panas, biasanya mereka hanya tinggal di kampung. Tapi sekarang karena sudah ada klinik Rajak yang dekat, hanya mungkin 1 kilometer untuk jalan, mereka lebih gampang untuk mendapat pelayanan kesehatan. November tahun yang lalu kami membantu anak Octavianus Talopake, anak yang tadi. Ketika itu dia dibawa ke klinik dan dia sudah 1 tahun 7 bulan dan beratnya hanya 5 kilogram. Setelah itu kami tiap minggu membantunya cek darah malaria karena memang pada saat itu dia positif malaria. Obat malaria, vitamin, antibiotik, susu dan telur setiap minggu. Setelah itu dia keadaannya mulai membaik dan sekarang umurnya 2 tahun 2 bulan, beratnya 8 kilogram dan sudah bisa sedikit berjalan. Karena ketika pertama kali kami bantu sama sekali anak seumurnya sudah bisa berjalan, tapi Okta sama sekali tidak bisa berjalan.
We want to be making a positive impact on the community here without negatively impacting their culture. So this is actually quite a challenge. Employment is one of the key elements to what we're doing here, and it fits in with our whole mission of alleviating poverty. You can't just be handing out money. I'd like to get as many people as possible working here because I know how important it is for every one person that's working here. We're generally supporting at least 10 to 15 of their own family or their extended family. We can't employ everybody. That's why our focus has been on what about those people that we can't hire? What can we do for them? So we're starting to teach composting. We've got a pilot farm in Katang, which is doing very well. We're introducing new types of foods that are going to be healthier. We're also getting tractors. This pilot project at Katang next year, we should have about 10 to 15 of these farms throughout the community here, and I think that'll make a huge difference.
Saya harap mungkin 10 tahun ke depan tidak ada lagi anak-anak di Sumba, terutama di daerah Lamboya dan Rua ini yang bergizi buruk atau kurang. Mungkin kerjasama, saya juga berharap pemerintah lebih bekerja sama dengan Sumba Foundation untuk mendukung program ini supaya berjalan dengan bagus.